Unless you have been living under a rock, you know that the real estate market is completely out to lunch right now. It is bananas. But before I jump into today's video, I just want to preface this with there are some people out there that say the odd things like, well, I bet you real estate agents love this market because it means more money for you guys. Actually, no, we rather a healthy, balanced, well-nurtured market. There has been times that I have been waiting outside in minus 15 weather with my clients waiting to draft up an offer on the back of my trunk to quickly submit an offer on a property because that window of opportunity is closing. Now, it is insanely competitive. But enough about that. The real reason I'm here today is to give you the lowdown on the real estate market in Durham Region. And so for many years, it was the most undervalued region within the GTA until Lady COVID decided to make her lovely appearance. So in 2010, the average price of a home in Durham Region was just $300,000. Fast forward to December 2020, prices rose to $778,000. And if we rolled all the way to January 2022, the average price of a home in Durham Region is over $1.1 million. And if you didn't listen to me when I said that in December, it's usually a lesser expensive time to buy. In January, the average cost of a home rose 12% month over month. That means that it is costing people, on average, $130,000 more if they waited to the new year to make a move. So let's break that down further. From January 2021 to January 22, the price difference is $325,000. Per month, that's just over $27,000. Per week, that's $6,250. Per day, it's $890,000. The average homeowner is making $890,000 per day for simply owning a property in Durham Region. Mind-blowing, right? However, this isn't all sparkles and glitter. Obviously, existing homeowners are trying not to crap their pants with excitement, but this new threshold makes it very challenging for first-time homebuyers to enter the market. Not only are home prices appreciating so rapidly, but if the average cost of a property now is over that $1 million mark, that changes the down payment requirements. So anything over $1 million requires a 20% down payment versus the 5 to 10 required for anything under $1 million. And many first-time homebuyers are struggling to save since the cost of rent has also gone up significantly, including the cost of living in general. So why exactly is the market moving so fast, and who the heck is buying these homes at these prices? Well, I attribute the market madness to three things. Low, very low interest rates, which then boost demand. But what happens when the minute a home comes onto the market? It gets scooped up and has 5 offers on it within 24 hours. So at the end of January 2022, Durham Region has had 336 homes available for sale left and 602 homes sold within the first 30 days. 336. Let that sink in for a little bit, guys. Durham Region has a population of 730,000. Even if a quarter of those people were looking, that's 182,000. Never mind the other people moving into Durham from within the GTA. There's simply no supply, meaning homes are not coming onto the market fast enough to keep up with the amount of people who are ready, willing, and able to pay top dollar and then some. Now, I talk a lot about this on our channel, but something that we keep an eye on is months of inventory. So basically, it measures the amount of buyers currently looking relative to how many homes we have for sale, and really tells us how long it would take for all the current homes for sale to be purchased in a given time frame. Anything under 1 means we're talking about weeks now. So basically half a month, so 2 weeks. This tells us that the absorption is strong and properties are being snatched up the moment they get listed. Now, anything under 3 is a seller's market, and the smaller this number gets, the more heat is felt in the market. So 2 weeks of inventory really tells us that there's not a lot of homes for sale relative to the demand of buyers wanting to make a move. Now, if people magically stopped buying homes and more homes became available for sale, then this number would fluctuate and we would see home prices start to go down or at least stabilize. Now, the rise in home prices is a mixture of things, and there isn't a single solo factor that we can blame. It's a combination of things, a combination of rates, demand, supply, and overall buyer psychology. So where the heck are all these people with cash coming from? Now, the trend that I have seen over the last couple of years is people from the West End. So Mississauga, Brampton, Milton. The market in Peel Region and Halton Region has grown immensely and has always outpaced Durham Region in terms of growth and home price appreciation for a long time. Until now, that is. Now, families in Peel are cashing out and looking to either move their family to Durham or invest in Durham because Durham Region was always this area that was undervalued compared to other regions. And it was seen as a place to get more bang for your buck. Now they're completely outbidding us because they can. They have the means to do it. Even if they were to pay a little bit higher today, more than market value, and hold that property long term, I'm sure they're going to be just fine because of all that Durham has to offer in terms of the economic growth that we're seeing. Now, Durham Region is a great place to invest and grow, whether that means your money or your family. Durham Region is known as the largest geographical jurisdiction within the GTA. It starts south at Lake Ontario and goes all the way up to Lake Simcoe. And in relation to downtown Toronto, you're looking at about a 35-minute to 45-minute drive. You have the three major highways that connect Durham to the rest of the GTA. You have the 401, 407, and 418. And over the last 30 years, Durham Region has seen tremendous population growth, nearly double, and it's expected to double again by 2041 to 1.2 million people. Now, there are some massive key players that have moved their businesses to Durham, one being Amazon. They opened up their fulfillment center in Ajax, which created thousands of jobs. Now, we are also home to some top employers like OPG, Durham District School Board, Lakeridge Health, General Motors, Durham College, Ontario Tech, and big box stores like Walmart and multiple supercenters. Now, I want to emphasize that Durham Region isn't just a one-trick pony, and we don't really depend on one single sector to be financially stable. We have a good mix of retail, education, and government, and other mega sectors. This makes for Durham Region to be even more appealing to investors. Now, Durham Region was noted to be one of the fastest growing regions in all of Canada, with a growth rate of 2.1% and expected to see 1.2 million residents, as I mentioned, in 2041. And over the last couple of years, they have prepared for the growth by modifying existing transportation infrastructure, building new highways, expanding the GO train lines all the way to Bowmanville, and really widening the roads. Last but not least, we can't forget Durham Live. Now, this plan is going to encompass a 5-star hotel, an amphitheater, restaurants, a casino, shops, and so much more, which is expected to bring 10,000 new jobs to our area. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to add. Pickering Skyline is actually set to transform with 75 new buildings, either proposed or already under construction. So stay tuned for an entire video about that. So there you have it. Durham Region is finally in the spotlight. And if you walk away from today's video with anything, I hope you walk away with the notion of this: buy real estate and wait. Don't wait to buy real estate. Timing the market is next to impossible. For those of you who sat on the sidelines last year waiting for the market to crash, it obviously didn't happen. Instead, you lost out on about 30% appreciation. And if you're still waiting for the market to crash, look at it this way. If we've seen a decline of 20 to 25 or 30%, that would only take us back between 6 to 12 months ago in price. And then ask yourself, okay, well, what is it going to take for the market to crash? How are the fundamentals stacking up? Is it really going to happen? Now, yes, the market is tough right now, and I do recommend to tread carefully, but that doesn't mean that opportunities don't exist. You just have to ensure that you're working with a professional who knows what's up and who can share the data with you. Also, remember that real estate tends to double every 10 years. And even if you were to pay a little bit more today, and let's say the market does as it does and it ebbs and flows, just know that long term you will be in a better position than you are today. As always, if you like what you're watching, hit that subscribe button and like this video. It really helps out this channel, and it helps me get it into front of more awesome people like you. Now, if you'd like to schedule a time to chat or book a buyer or seller consultation, use the Calendly link below and book a time that is convenient for you. Ciao for now, and we'll catch you on the next one.